This is the card we're going to be doing today. Isn't it pretty? This embossing folder is so gorgeous. It's just beautiful. What I've used is the heart-shaped bundle. Excuse me, my brain's not working. A celebration stamp set that you can get free if you spend $150. And there's dies in it. And I used this one, this one, this one, and this one. I did in Highland Heather. This one I stamped, which is this stamp here. I stamped that in Highland Heather and then I cut it out. Then this is just freestanding. I did this in Lost Lagoon and this is in Pretty Peacock, and then I cut this one up. I did not use this one, but I did use the heart-shaped stamp. So the heart-shaped stamp and the flower stamp. And then I use this beautiful Happy Valentine's Day from the Hearts of Elegance. And I used another one. Let me see. I used the Love You from Be My Valentine. And I forgot to add that in there. Now, again, I am using this gorgeous designer series paper that I did not think I would like that much, but I truly do. So, yeah, it's that one I love. I've used this one in another card. Nope, I didn't use that one. This is the one I used today. And I've used that one. That's it. I missed that one. I don't think I pulled out 6. There's 6 different designs. No, there's 12 different designs. There's 6 different pages. And there are designs on both sides. Now this is that gorgeous embossing folder, Distress Tile. It's just me. I just love this kind of stuff. It's vintagey, swirly, lacy. It's just very pretty. It just dresses up a card very nicely. So we will get started. Shouldn't take too long. Now, I got going and I just put mine together and did it. So I will show you what I did on this small piece here. This is 5 inches long, and then I just clip the ends. But I will show you a few different ways that you can do that. And what I do when I'm trying to do 2 together is I put the runner on and then I destickify the runner so that it comes off, because I don't want it on there. I want it to stick right now, but I want it to come off easily so that they touch at the ends. And if you want to come in and you cut up so far and then you cut this way or this way, there's a few stamp or punches that you can use. You can use a punch like this and then just punch down. This is my heartfelt hexagon. That's still current. The banners take a pick tool. I don't think is current. This is my favorite one because it actually has, and what I do is I put this upside down so that I can look this way and I can see it, and then I just, and it goes flying. And then what I do is, with the others too, whichever way I'm doing it, I bring this in and I do the same, whoops, same thing with this end. I de-stickify it. Good word, isn't that? And then I bring it in and get it as close as possible. If it's not right there, that's okay, because sometimes the paper's not straight when you cut it. But you make sure you get it in the same banner, which way you want it, and then you punch it. And this goes for any of them. And then you just bring it out. Then you glue it and you put it together. And look at that. It matches up. I find that's the perfect way to get it both ends to match up. And if you're cutting it with your scissors, you do the same thing. If you're doing a punch, you do the same thing. Whatever. You just do it the same way, and then they look the same, and they stay like they're the same through everything. So this just has the, we will glue that down, and then it will be done. I'm wondering if it's this way. Yes. Just try to keep the ends together. Which one you put with which one. There. Okay, that is done. So what I'm going to do is bring in my fresh Freesia, and I'm going to stamp my heart. And this will give me a better image. And I'm trying to get it in the center and then stamp. There we go. Good enough. Now now you can use the fresh Freesia or the Highland Heather. I use the Highland Heather, but I'm going to use the fresh Freesia because I've already got it inked up. Although it doesn't matter, I could go from one to the other, doesn't matter at all, because fresh Freesia is a lighter color. And you can go right from a light color into a dark color, just like that. So I gotta put that aside, and then here it is. And see, I just did Happy Valentine's Day. You can do whatever. You could make this into a birthday card. You could make it into an anniversary card. You could do whatever you wanted with this card, but I needed Valentine's cards. So I am using my Highland Heather, and I'm doing this beautiful Happy Valentine's Day. And remember, it is, it goes this way, the card. It's a horizontal card. Isn't that pretty? Such a pretty font. Now I am doing just 2 of these. And it's done. Gotta do my love you. Now you don't have to put the love you in the center. I am just like that because it's for a certain person. But you don't have to. You could, you know, like if it's an anniversary card, you're not going to put, unless you're giving it to somebody, like it's for your anniversary, that kind of thing. I'm sorry, I'm confusing. But yeah, it's got to be personal if you are putting that on. And this is a fairly simple card, but it's beautiful. I love how gorgeous it is, but it doesn't take a lot of time. So now I'm going to bring in my accessories I've already cut. I did one of those. I cut that once and it gave me 2 pieces. Someplace, there it is. And then I got 2 of these and 1 of those. So I'm gonna dump that, get that out of the way, and bring this in, my silicone mat. And my tweezers. And I'm just hanging on to the flower because I find it easier to hang on the flower and then do this with my fingers. And then I'm putting it in like that. Now I'm going to switch around and hold the flower here, and I am holding this with my fingers. Just like that. And then it's going to go down here. Oh, I dimensionalized this. I put it up on dimensionals. I'm going to cut this in half. Whoopsie. It does not want to come with me. It or go away from me. It wants to stick with me. There. And taking that off. And it is going to go right in here. And now I'm going to take my gold trim combo pack. It comes gold and silver. It's 1/8 inch wide. And this is like a dinner fork. what I did is I went to a donation store, and I found a few forks, and I just took one of those. Well, I bought the whole thing, and I'm just using one of those, and I gave some away and whatever. But it worked out because, like, the fork was, the whole package of them was just a few dollars. It worked out beautifully because now I can do smaller things. Now, there's my pokey tool, and I'm going to form that into a circle, and that's going to go down there, and then this is going to go right there, and I'm going to push it on. And pop those up, and there you go. Put that aside for a minute or so, and now I am finding the right spot. Turned it right side up, and then I'm cutting that one off. And I'm cutting, yeah, if I can, that one off. And I'm doing the same thing with this one. So it's about halfway through. And I'm just going to straighten out that cut. And then I am going to cut it off there. And I'm going to hang my scissors back up and get the stuff out of the way so that I can actually work. Okay, tweezers. Okay. Now I am looking at it, make sure it's the right side up. And I'm putting it all the way around this group of flowers. So how's everybody doing today? Is it cold in your neck of the woods? Because it is cold here. It is so cold. I'm so grateful that I don't have to go outside. We will make do with the groceries we have. I'm just glad I got a freezer full of stuff so I don't have to worry about it. Because my goodness. My son-in-law comes home every day, and he comes in and he talks for a couple minutes, and then he says, I'm going to take a shower to warm up because it's freezing cold. He's a mechanic, and the garage, those garage doors go up, and all their heat goes out, and it takes forever to build up the heat again. And by that time, they're opening the doors to bring in new vehicles. So, yeah, not much fun. So this is going to go here. I'm not dimensioning it up. It goes flat. So I am going to make sure that all these pretty peacock leaves out here get glue on them. Just like that. I have these gorgeous colors. Like, gorgeous. And I have one tiny piece left over. There. Put that aside. And I've got my pearls. Sorry about that. Wrong one. It's this one. Paying attention. I didn't look at my phone, but I'm paying attention to it being annoying. So, okay, where did I put it? There it is. Now this goes flat down on the card. And you're trying to get it in the center and in the center. And if it's off a bit, that's okay. Doesn't matter. I got carried away and I glued these two together too. And I'm like, Cheryl, what is wrong with you? I had a headache yesterday and I was trying to make the card and the kids were just unbelievably noisy. So I was just like automatic on cruise control, trying to get through it, automatic pilot, whatever, just trying to get this done so I could get away from the noise. Oh, it was, and so my head would stop banging. It's absolutely crazy how bad it was. So I was not thinking at all, so I just was doing things automatically. It's like, oh, now I've got to do extra stuff and show more stuff. But that's okay. At least I got it done and got upstairs, and then I realized that I turned the oven on, but I didn't do the final turn on, and my roast wasn't cooked. I was so grateful I had supper left over from the day before, but I thought, well, I'll just have that like today instead of having it 2 days in a row. I would give my husband a treat, and we'd have a roast, and then we'd go back and have the Salisbury steak, and then we would have the roast again. And it didn't work out, but that's okay. Life goes on. No big deal. But it was frustrating because I wasn't smelling anything, and I thought, oh, well, it's because I'm down here, and I wasn't really thinking very well. But as soon as I walked upstairs, it's like, I don't smell anything. And I looked over at the oven, and it's not on, and I'm going, what happened? How did that happen? I turned it on. Yeah, I turned on part of it, but I just didn't do the final turn on. Oh, so frustrating. But anyways, that's okay. So, what do you think? Which envelope do you like the best? Do you like the dark one? Do you like the light one? It ties it in this way. It ties it in this way. It's tied in. Whatever way you choose to do it, it works. Thanks so much for being here. I truly appreciate you spending time with me. If you could like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel. Subscribing doesn't cost you a thing. It's free, and you'll be notified the next time I put up a video. Thanks so much for being here. Bye now.